Ah.
Holy Pondo, Thok Kale,
Mm.
Long PP, Thoktober, PBT3 Ildcat Sound Test,
Thank you, Mellow.
Thok.
The eggplant. Oh. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. It actually feels like morning to me for like the first time in forever because I'm still a little sleepy. I've been up for like uh many hours. But I don't know. It feels like morning. I don't know why it feels like morning. Fake time zone, by the way. I mean, all the time zones are fake. The only time that matters is lunar time. Off meds yet? I'm off some of the meds. Uh, I don't know if that affects mornings though. What are the things that make mornings feel more morningy? I saw deer in the morning. They were just like out the window trying to like eat shrubs when it's like negative 20 Celsius outside, which feels bad. Coffee? I had the same coffee this morning that I had yesterday morning. I'm not sure. Crusty crap in the eyes. I mean, I I don't know that. I don't know. Back pain? Yes. I got tea in my fantastic tea storing device. Because why would you put beer in here? Beer's already heavy. Why would you make it twice as heavy, right? Oh, let me get today's links. Do we have links today? We might. Motherfucker, how do I? There we go. You know, one day I need to sign into Twitch chat, like over here, so I can like type in the chat and like copy things. Uh, but you know, might be smarter to just don't sign into shit. Why would you? I'm using the same mug right now. Very based. It's a good mug. It stores a decent amount of tea, and sometimes when like just having more tea is more important than like anything else. Like if how do I say this? If what you need is more, this is the mug for more. Ah, is it possible to add one more item to Discord submission section if there's anybody in the recap team? Sure. Otherwise, hold on to it until later. Simon, you should consider stretching your nose before sniffing. All right, I'm ready to go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, there's scores on the screen. One sec. I mean, we still don't have all the people, so we're gonna hang out. There you go. Avoid pulling your nose muscle. That's true. You don't wanna pull your nose muscle while sniffing too hard. You know, it's like you don't wanna pull your fucking despair muscle by living in the world that we currently live in. It's great. Hello, Schwarz and Simon. Hi. Practice safe sniffing. It's true. God, my nose is so itchy now because I touched it so much. Simon pinching his nose will be the thumbnail for the bot. I already know it is. It's every fucking time. Like we could spend 3 hours being absolutely serious, like making like documentation or something, and like helping people out, and the thumbnail will be like me doing the honka honka on my nose. Simon speaks German. I think what you mean by that is Simon knows how to read German? Question mark. I do pretty well. I do pretty well with German. I think I do pretty well with German. It's a little bit harder than like French because like I actually know French, and like Spanish because it's like it's the cousin, right? Like Spanish is the Italian. Sorry, the Spanish is the cousin of French, like linguistically, in terms of like roots of words and stuff like that. And then you got Italian, which is like one step more detached, which is like more difficult for me. But I think I can German better than I can Italian, just based off of like the words that I know. Thank you, Unlucky, by the way, for the eggplant. How did you learn all these languages? I didn't. I mean, I learned French by like listening to a lot of French. I never like, and I did like 6 months of French at school, but I also did 6 months of Spanish, and that's like all I ever did. Uh, I don't know. I just like if I see a thing in Spanish, I'll look at it and read it because I can read the letters, right? And I'll just be like, what does this mean? And like I want to know. I I don't know. I want to know things. Polski. Okay, see that one's hard. Okay. I mean, it's a question. TEZ from like te in other languages would mean you. The I okay, I don't know like where Z comes from. So I don't know anything about Polish like as a language. So like I can't deconstruct the language and the words from looking at the text like I can with other things. Is it rotisserie chicken? I could go for some rotisserie chicken. Can you suck these nuts in French? So instead of gargling, I go ho 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 ho. Maybe. Maybe. Ah, sorry, I'm literally just like looking around for like the trap. You also understand Polish, smartass. Yep, nope, not at all. Polish is too complicated of a language, dude. For I don't know, for me. I think somebody that like understands Cyrillic roots of words would do a lot better in Polish. Just in terms of like, I don't know, how the words are made. Ah, oh my god, oh my god. Hardest part with French is determining if an inanimate object is male or female. Uh, if it ends with an E, it's usually female. That's like the easy way. Sorry, I'm getting an SSK for reasons. But yeah, it's really annoying. A lot of them is just like you gotta know it. You just gotta know the gender of all the words. Which, to be fair, like a lot of other languages do that too. Oh baby, SSK time, you know it. False. Is Hobby dead? No, Hobby's not dead. Like it's possible that like the number of ICs and group buys are down because of Chinese New Year. It's not bad, especially considering the fact that like this is like cleaned up by recap team, so it's like a way simplified thing, right? Compared to like what's actually going on. I think we're doing fine, personally. Like you gotta look at it like here. I'm gonna science this for the boys. Okay, we got a graphs. Is it even a Simon stream without a random fucking graph with no axes and no like explanation? Okay, so like if okay, so where are we right now? Okay, is the real question. All right, we know we're not here because here would be like absolute hobby peak. This is like nonsense. This is $15,000 fucking Jane V2s. Okay, it's nonsense. Okay, uh, we're like hereish, which is like ballpark hereish, which is like 2019 levels, and this would be like 2015 levels, and this is absolutely the scale. Don't worry about it. And this would be 2205. That's the year we're in. Are we looking at Bitcoin price graphs now? Absolutely. It's just Blue Elves Forest crap. Well, I mean, if it ended like that, then maybe. Oh, you guys can't see the rest of it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Looks very accurate and precise. Absolutely. What I'm saying is like we're back at like 2019 levels. Like I don't think hobby's dead. Like I think community is the like a good amount of active. I'm fine. The fact that group buys are delayed for more than 12 months in the year of our Lord 2026 is what's killing it. Who are you throwing shade at? Because I don't know. Because it could be me. Consumer PC market kind of dead? Well, no, it's frozen, not dead. Because apparently the entire world decided it's okay to just let one guy be like, no, y'all aren't allowed to buy fucking RAM and flash storage anymore because I say so. And apparently, like the laws of like the planet don't matter. What a time to be alive. Own nothing, be happy. I'll tell you what America does own a lot of weapons. PAL is also delayed. Hard drive prices are starting to go. Yeah, they're already cooked, dude. Like hard drive prices are already cooked. I don't even want to see what it costs, like what a disk failure would cost me right now. I don't want to know. I have like a spare. I have a single fucking spare, like 12 terabyte, just sitting about. So that's fine. But yeah, I mean, like, it kind of sucks, but like, keyboard wise, we're chilling. Missed the 2020 $650 full alu 65% times. I'm pretty sure you could still get full alu 65% for 650 bucks. Would you rather buy one RAM kit or one aftermarket Kohaku? Yeah, RAM is literally that bad. When I had last checked it, RAM had quadrupled in price from what I had paid, which is like absurd. Also, boys, I'm just saying, if anybody wants to rent my RAM, I got plenty of RAM. Pay me, and you can use my RAM. I got so much. I guarantee you that like my primary server is probably using like fucking 10% RAM right now. I lied. It's using 20%. Okay, but that's like there's still 100 gigs free just on this server, bro. Plus, like, there's the NAS that's probably got like another 100 gigs free, bro. We're fine. Okay, just go to rent Simon's RAM ranch.org, okay? Go to rent Simon's RAM ranch.org and you can rent my RAM ranch. I wanted to upgrade from AM4 and 5800 X3D this year. Guess not. Yeah. I mean, when we moved here, like GPUs were insane. And I regret not getting non-insane. No, but they were never non-insane because like the 5070s were like the best value, and the 5070s like barely got down to like fucking 1080 Ti prices. What a fucking bonkers, bro. How much for 32 gigs of my RAM? Bro, if you come over, you can have it for free. Is paying you for a RAM subscription service? Yes. Yes. Okay. RAM. I think the hobby's fine, boys. I think the hobby is fine. Surely the hobby's fine. Let's find out. We're starting with a 75%. That's how you know, that's how you know it's, the hobby's in a great place. 75 DH keyboard plus hub plus DAC 3-in-1. Brand new tampon gas. Let's fucking go, baby. Give me that DAC hub type-in system. It's inspired by an old-ass head unit. Nice. All right, so it's in studio, which like automatically we know in studio, like kind of sussy, and studio do love to do the sussy wussy. Okay, they are professionals at the sussy wussy, and their products are sussy, to say the very least. All right, so let's just have a look. So they want to make a 75%, which right off the bat, big mistake, kiddo. But okay, fine. It looks like you're doing like a flat back design with like a rotating knob there. Is it a rotating knob? Yeah, it's a rotating knob. Okay, so you got a rotating knob. And you got a 5 head with indicators. Did they spell nom lock right? Nope, there is no nom lock. There's caps lock, scroll lock, and what does that say? Does that say dumbass? Does that say dumbass? It says wireless, but imagine if it said dumbass. All right, then you've got the switch, which I presume is like a switch where you can switch this. Here, the information is here. It's, oh my god, it's the jack. Oh no. Oh no, that's where you plug in the stupid. There's a 3.5 and a 4.4 mil jack. It has a DAC inside. Yeah, obviously, we saw that in the name, but I didn't think it was that fucking stupid. So it's that fucking stupid. Okay, and are you going to tell me what DAC chip you're using? Like anywhere? Because that's like a primary... Yeah, 1 second. I'm looking. Okay, it's that, which I've never fucking heard of. Oh wait, no. Wait. Yeah. All right. I mean, Interesting that it has a 4-4 jack. 4-4 is real common with IEMs. Yeah, because the only alternative you have for balanced is 2-5, and 2-5 fucking sucks. So yeah, 4-4 is relatively common. Integrated DAC doesn't sound that bad. I mean, you shouldn't be plugging in headphones to your keyboard. That goes without saying. Is that chip balanced? I mean, it's a single chip, so it doesn't matter. It's not going to be balanced. It's just 4-4. You're getting 4-4. Is it true balanced? Most things are not true balanced. Like, if you don't have two DACs and two power sources that are, like, fully fucking isolated, it's not balanced. Is it dual chip? Does it say there's two of them? I mean, if I see a picture, I could probably tell you. They're not going to show you a picture. That is dual. Okay. So not only are they wasting your time and money, thank you, by the way, for the translation, by putting a DAC in this, they're wasting your time and money twice over by putting a dual DAC in there. Oh, baby. That is hideous. Scroll up to text for English. Is it also in the picture? No, it'd be like above the picture, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I don't want... I mean, I don't need to explain this to you guys. Like, obviously, I don't need to explain this to you guys. I'm pretty sure everybody watching understands that a keyboard is a keyboard, and a good digital to analog converter should be a good digital to analog converter. And the companies that I trust to create a PCB that has DAC chips and amplification circuits or anything audio related on it are going to be a very short list of companies that I trust. In terms of companies I would not trust, people putting together random fucking keyboard PCBs, people trying to make a 75%, in studio, China in general. That's not me being like racist. That's me saying that the best DACs in the world have not come out of China historically. The best DACs in the world have come out of Japan, Europe, and the US. Though some, like, okay DACs are okay, I guess. And yes, I understand that all fucking chips are made in China. You know what I mean, okay? This is not an audio device. I don't even think this is an input device. This is just a stupidity device. Maybe next time my PC can be in the keyboard too. Just get a Raspberry Pi keyboard. They've got like a low spec and a high spec one. Yeah, they got the 400. And then they have the 500. Yeah, that's the new one. Do you not know this? Yeah, anyway. This is nonsense. This is absolute fucking, like, no. No. How many monies? Okay, well, there's a deposit of 500 renminbi. And then is there like a price of the keyboard? China does make the best DACs, LOL. Well, we disagree. I think resistor ladder DACs are the best sounding DACs, and you would probably disagree. But in terms of DACs that people are spending time, effort, and tens of thousands of dollars to like find and restore, they're generally like old 24-bit ladder resistor DACs. I don't know. I mean, what DAC? I'm probably using Chinese DACs in like my main setup now. Only good thing about this, at least in studio, can get decent prices at Hongtu, I guess. Would this be better than an integrated laptop DAC? Yes. if done correctly and like the circuits are well protected and you're not picking up random fucking interference from something stupid that you didn't consider, like the hub that's right fucking there. The general rule of thumb, just for like audio shit in general, is like keep it simple, stupid. Just have a box that is the DAC and remove as many variables as possible, right? The best sounding things in the world, like according to audiophiles, and sure, audiophiles can be audio fools, but the best sounding shit like ever made is the simplest thing, you know? Yeah. Will this sound better than an Apple dongle? The hardware might, the software will not, because Apple has probably spent like billions of dollars to make that terrible dongle sound good. Okay, so I'm giving this a spoon because, excuse me, what the fuck? And like, what else do you expect besides excuse me, what the fuck? Like, in what universe could you make a DAC that I would want in a keyboard? I guess, does the Apple dongle have a chip in it? Yeah, yeah. The Apple dongle is like a really, really simple DAC, is it not? Or does it take? Yeah. The dongle is a DAC and an amp, which is fucking redonkulous. Okay. This would be good if like you had a keyboard and like the DAC was like separate somehow, but like part of this, I don't even want it to be part of the same system because the fact that they share power is already like the biggest red flag. I don't want my DAC to share power with anything else. I want my DAC to be my DAC. I don't have a DAC on this table anymore because I sold it because money. Uh, yeah, it's fucking stupid. And look at those beautiful layout options. Oh baby. Actually, you get basically everything you'd ever want, except for a good layout. Is that a cuck van? Okay. All right. Enough audio memes talk. Or 60%. Hmm. All right. We are Quiet Triangle Studio. Oh boy. I can't wait to be knocked off yet again. We wish you a happy new year, good health, and all the best. As a new studio, this is our first group buy post, or 60, a 60% layout kit with a top structure that we've been working on for a long time. Prior to this government sponsored group buy post, Ham, did you sponsor the post? Oh, sir. Ham. Did we sponsor the post? Okay, go away. Ooh. Looking kind of scuffed? Yeah, I literally just like tore him out of his bed. Oh, sir. Buddy. Oh, you guys can't see him. Hello, sir. Oh, him. Him. Yeah, he's just real good at not being on camera. All right. Prior to this government-sponsored group buy post, we had already done small-scale promotion and IC. Hammy cat. You want to come here? You want to hang out with me? Huh? Sir. Him. Hammy cat. You want to come up here? Huh? You can come up here. You can sit on my lap. He's very shy about sitting on laps. Don't bite my feet, sir. Him. Come here. Sir. Hammy cat. Okay, no, we tried. We had done some small-scale promotion and integrated circuit marketing on Xianghongshu and QQ groups. Given the positive public response, we were fortunate to be able to move this project forward. We would also like to thank Mr. Lay. Why am I reading all this? Also, this is an SSK. And VIA and blackjack and hookers and cocaine, copious amounts of Gator. Yeah, it's an SSK. It's an 87 SSK. All right, so it's this. That's it. Okay, you got it. Simple. It's triangle, design source, uranium, cobalt, copper. Is that copper? Unclear. All right. So the Oreo 6G has an overall trapezoidal shape, narrower at the top and wider at the bottom, like a Gundam, like a what were they called? Like a Zoid, like a fucking like a blockchain. Both rugged and proportionally harmonious. The proportions and angles of each facet were printed and tested several times to ensure that the facets present different reflective effects when exposed to light. Are Zoids Gundams since they are also from Japan? I didn't know that Zoids were from Japan. But yes, I guess. Are they piloted by people? Because that's what makes a Gundam, right? Okay, so terrible PVD, or like attempt to get a swirl effect that failed. Let's find out. No way to tell. Okay, so Dim Sum Lab. Fuck, I could go for some fucking... Dude, I could go for some fucking dim sum right now. Dude, now I want dim sum real bad. Fuck. Well, feels bad. All right, what's the price? Price is $1,400. $202. $200. Deposit is half of that. So, this is going to be basically China only. Anything with a deposit and then a full payment, unless it's happening on Taobao, is not something that like foreigners can join, unless you're a professional. This is a design I feel Sabrina will bash so hard. Sabrina who? Oh. It's not bad looking. It's honestly not bad looking. Like, do I like this? Nah. Personally, nah. Do I like this? A little bit more, yeah. A little bit more. Like, there's design, okay? There's attempts to, like, do things. Couldn't get a straight box, but listen. Don't worry about it. A captivating waistline. Oh, baby. Hmm. The shape of the side profile doesn't do it for me. Too wedge shaped. Oh, you mean just like the generic angle? Like if we ignore all the complexity, just the fact that it's a wedge? Yeah, like underneath all of it, it is a wedge. But like it's got enough going like on the bottom, right? There's enough going on. There's enough going on the side, right? Like it's not boring and it's not like hideous like the hummingbird, right? Like it's more than double the price. But there's way worse implementations of this type of design that we've seen so far. I think this is a good implementation of this type of like geometric in your face design, right? And it's $200. So like, bro, like if this was happening outside of China and I showed you this, your dumbasses would be like, "Oh yeah, $460 easy. Oh, I love getting fucking spanked. Let me pay $520 for this real quick. Oh, does this have a weight? Wow, it has a weight, Simon. That means it's $650. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, the price is fine. It's screwless, which is fucking stupid, but like the rear is unique enough to where, okay, fine. You're allowed. That's my general rule. If you're doing enough on the booty, you can go screwless. Obviously, the correct thing to do is to just make the screws in the bottom and hide them. If you can hide them, hide them. But if you can't hide them, like if the back is made out of fucking cheese or something, then fine. The fact that this is priced at 100 MOQ is absurd, by the way. Like, I actually want to get one of these. Who made this? Who are you? Trying to like, no, they said who's making it. It's fucking Dim Sum Lab. It's Dim Sum Lab, boys. I'll give it an okay hand. How can one even get a China only product? I will give you a guide right now. Let's do Chinese bank account. There we go. That's how you do it. That's basically all you need. It's a friend with a Chinese bank account. Because if they've got a Chinese bank account, they've got a Chinese phone number, they got Alipay, they got everything. But generally, I think you just need a Chinese phone number. I think that's the hard part. I regret not keeping my Taiwanese number. It's a nice number. All right. Next, we got the Doe 0.25. Or is it the Doe 25? We'll never know. What's with all the China, bro? Is China just like fucking putting together bangers? Hello, everyone. I am ISIS. Sorry. ICs? Could be ISIS or ICs. China keeps the hobby alive? True. It is true. Tomorrow is Lunar New Year's Eve. Wishing everyone a happy new year and all the best. It's my first time meeting everyone as a keyboard maker, and I'd like to introduce my first keyboard, the Doe 25. Isis? Okay. It's FRL, but classic layout. Very, very classic layout. It is inspired by, yeah, there you go. We'll see it in a second. That's interesting. Oh, baby, removable blockers. This is the best implementation. I don't think they're removable, dude. I don't think they're removable blockers. I think they're just cool looking. Nice. Nice. Yep, so it's inspired by these older layouts, I guess. This is not the board that came to mind when I was thinking this layout, but okay. And ba ba ba. Uh-huh. Okay. So this is the layout. This is the layout, the official layout. That's wise. Wait, is that the official layout? As we know, blah blah blah. Okay. They screwed the row stagger. The inspiration has standard stagger. Did they? Why'd they do that? Let me. Give me a sec. I kind of like the softer stagger than like the standard harder stagger that would have the Z further out. Official layout is lower. Where's the official layout? Okay, so it's that. Okay, yeah, that looks correct. So downsides are no full size backspace, basically. So you have to HHKB backspace it. And looks like you have 7U and 10U? No. It looks like 8U or something. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a 7U. The fuck is that then? Is that an 8U? Or a 9U? So, yeah, it'd be a 1U difference. So that would be an 8U? The fuck? Okay. Here it is. In the real. Looks better in renders than it does in real life. Where silver is absolutely not the color. Beige is the play. I love how there's no official Beige support. There's official ISO, but no official Bay. I mean, you can just put a Bay there. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Fucking stop you? You just put it there. Okay. Okay, so it's a 6061 raw casing from JLCP. Wow, you couldn't have possibly made a shittier prototype with a shittier fabricator, even if you fucking tried. Fuck. I think the only way you could make it worse is if like you went to America and had like an American fucking hand CNC this in their fucking garage. Okay, so front height looks to be about 20, 19 point something. It's an interesting rear. Bottom, sorry, that's an interesting bottom. Okay. Okay, so top, left, and right soft supports. Okay, we'll see what that means. Here's renders. I actually really like that port placement. I know a lot of people are going to disagree. I think that's a really cool port placement. Perpendicular feet are dope. Yeah, they're fine. Plenty of boards have done that. Not loving that. That's kind of gross. Okay. Regarding the price, within 2000. Bro. Fucking convert it. There you go. 290 bucks. I love how I literally did the same thing again and it gave me the thing I wanted. Yep. Okay. 290 bucks. This is pretty cool. USD week. Yeah, I guess right now. But the Chinese yen is like specifically like designed to be weak, so like we'll see. And it's specifically meant to like be a ratio to the US dollar, so I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced back. 7.5 million dong then. Yes. I like this. I like this conceptually. And I honestly I like the 0.25 stagger. Do you think punch is the new Harambe? I don't know what that statement even means. Random, did you hear the Supreme Court shot down tariffs? I heard that the Supreme Court shot down the IEEPA specific tariffs. Yeah. Look at that enter. Oh, that is a fantastic fucking enter. That's hot. For the time, like, I'll see in a couple weeks what that actually means. Does it mean, like, boards will be cheaper? If so, cool. If not, thanks for wasting my fucking time. Small ass enter? No, that's skinny ISO. I'm just gonna eggplant this. I'm gonna eggplant this. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but like you've gotten a lot of praise, and I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Like the price point is nice. It's not super pricey. The design is unique. Like your proto looks fucking terrible. You know? Says it's Sensi. Well, they're friends. They're friends, okay? So, yeah, they're just friends. They're friends, bro. It's fine. They're friends. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think this is pretty based. I think this is eggplant worthy. Like the design as an IC, because like that looks fucking terrible. I would not have taken that to a meetup personally, but like there's no port in there either, so like I guess it's just like a Fitman proto. I don't know how that spacebar is being held up, but wait, is that even a layout that's supported? It's not supposed to be, because it's not one of the layouts they showed. So like it still needs work. Like we still don't have concrete information. Yeah, that's a 10U. I mean, you could 10U on 7 wire. It's not illegal. The cover is removable to Efro. Really? Wait, really? Can you do that? Because if you do that, then like that makes it like way cooler. Like I'm okay with the amount of cool it currently is, but like they're like there's like no information about the mount. They just say top mount, but like where are the mounts? How is it gonna feel? What materials? I mean, it's still early, so like it's fine. Also, there's the evidence. Yeah, I like it. It's a good design. I hope the project does good. All right, GMK Gonzales. Inspiration. This set is inspired by one of my friends who always wears black outfits and has a lavender phone case. His name is Gonzales. That's all. And he's a cadet? Gonzales cadet? Okay. I mean, you put purple in black. It's colors. You chose colors. Here it is on the most terrible 910 render I've ever seen. Okay. Discord server and IC form. Let's check out the IC form. Which kits are you interested to purchase? I thought it was going to be inspired by one Gonzales Speedy. I don't think we'd be able to type on that. It'd be too fast for us. Like all the legends would just be like off to the side by like a keyboard's worth. Okay, so like this is it. The whole thing is we judge this. Is this good? And too small? I guess, yeah. I don't think this I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough. Like I think the cadet detracts from it. I think the cadet makes it worse. I think if it was not cadet, there would be more hope for it. I think that for like showing accented arrows, even just like conceptually, the fact that there are accented arrows already put this in a class of like filth key set, of like dirty normie shit. Like, ah, damn, dude. Fucking stepped in something. And then you scrape it off. One of those. Take out cadet and give me an alert row? Sure. Yeah. Without cadet, it's just GMK lilac on black, and that already exists. Well, now it exists harder. If it was not cadet, it would be like the Glorsis set. Okay, first of all, Glorsis doesn't own the color purple, okay? We own the color purple. We, as a people of Keyboardia, all right? And I, for one, am claiming the trademark on it. I own all the purple, okay? It's my fucking purple. Yeah, this doesn't do it for me. I'm gonna newspaper this. I'm not gonna spoon it because like there is potential, because like you pick two colors and they are not bad. But like, imagine if this was like a good key set. No, the Glarsis company owns purple. I mean, we can just buy the Glarsis company, right? If he didn't already sell out to private, he already fucking sold out to private equity, right? Like that's known, right? That like he sold out to a firm and is now fucking beholden to them forever. How's it gonna be Speedy Gonzales if we gotta wait 4 years till production? That's why you Kikobo it, baby. Pretty sure Spielberg owns the color purple, at least the movie rights. Sheesh. My car is literally broken down. Feels bad. Hmm. Glarsis got evicted from what? Like the world? Simon, can you also review the Seal Geek Hack IC for this week? I guess? Wait, you mean the Seal 80? You mean the are you okay? The Geek Hack post has a few more renders. I mean, I don't think what was lacking was renders. Okay, I guess like we did the China. But I guess. Is there any good 100% coming up or currently ongoing? I mean, generally, like, this is the first place you go if you're looking for a big board, like for a good price. Class 100 says it's still live. Is it? I guess you wait for extras on these when they come in. Because I got one of those right there. And it's good. It's fucking dirt cheap for what it is. For like a huge ass full size board. Alternatively, just hop on Mech Market, look for like Studio class boards. They're good. What else is coming soon? They're doing the class 0413 soonish. I know Bull's probably got some big boards going. Right? No, he's got some small boards. Feels bad. Touchstone at Cankeys will be the next 100% board in group buy. Okay. Yeah, but like there's big boards. It's not like we're lacking for big boards. As for GMK Gonzales, that's a no for me, dog. The mode video had an 1800. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, it'd be their first big board, though. I wouldn't fuck with it personally. But then again, I am a cautious person. I waited till round 4 to get CRP. I waited until 2026 to try Key Creative. All that stuff. Kikobo RIDDIM. The Chronicles of RIDDIM. This product is a vintage-inspired keycap set developed in collaboration with Kikobo. It is rooted in classic terminals and early digital interface, sorry. Color and graphic direction is visually influenced by the EP40 RIDDIM sampler? Or RIDDIM? Okay. This. It's inspired by this. This. Look for an intro S100 aftermarket. Please don't. We need some for October. Is mode still relevant? Mode is no longer the mode that you used to know. So the hype mode, you know, mode did a really fucking good job of pivoting when the hobby and the market pivoted. They went into value real quick. And I think that they've done well. It makes me mad, but game respects game. Okay, so we got... How do I feel about this? Okay. Are they printed? Are they printed? With print? They're not. They are triple shot. Okay. Now, with that knowledge, let's look at it. No second B. Yeah, for a key set like this, it's kind of strange that you wouldn't have a second B in base, considering that you wouldn't need to buy this spacebar kit specifically to use this on an Alice, because it's beige. So, yes, this should have a B in base. 1.5U Super and Alt Gur in base. Yep, both are very, very nice to have. It's pretty clean. And then there's the Supertone Alpha, which covers... It covers like a 60% Hall effect board. You can throw it on your Froge, or your Froge Legera, or your Froge Mini. All right, let's look at these. Oh, fuck yeah. I could feel that and hear that in my skull. I smacked my skull so hard. That's good. Good. It's good shit. All right. And where is the B meant to be? It's not in the 40s kit. Not in the numpad kit. Okay, so it's in the spacebar kit specifically. Are you using a non-standard beige? No, you're not. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so put the B in here, obviously. Besides that, like, I'm not the biggest fan of like that, the shift being like orange, but like I get it. I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the correct thing by making a good key set. Is the Windows key UV? It probably is, but it doesn't say that it is. There is a green shift. That's true. There is a green shift. And a green backspace. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So like you've got flexibility. Why put B in base if Alice bar is not in base? U9, L9, 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 U9, L9. Okay? Because if you have the key sets already, you don't need the spacebar kit because the colors exist already. I hope that answers your question. And the reason why I want the B in base is because if you look very closely, you can see that the legend is green and the sub-legend is orange. So none of my shit's going to match that. It's insane to want this much of basically the same shade of beige, by the way. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to disagree with you. Are we insane? Ah. So I don't think these are going to be double shot because of like those like really tiny ones. I think they're like near impossible. So like they're probably going to be printed. Like literally because of that part, they need to be printed. Just put the second F instead of the B. Needs at least 10 more beige sets. Oh, don't worry. That's just my primary beige drawer. I've got boxes of beige, of backup beige, that I'm not actively using. And boxes of all my CRP as well. Yeah, there's just boxes of beige. What's with the S on system? You're talking about the smaller S, right? The smaller bad S? Because that's the correct S. That's just a weird S. Okay, so kitting needs to be adjusted, but I think this is a good looking key set. And it's literally a KKB project, so that's why we finally have triple shot. Okay, so let's look at all the kits. You have a UK kit that's purely UK. You have a spacebar kit that's kind of a waste. You have very cool relegendables, though only doing... This is not kitted enough. We need one more. Or two more. Like another R4 and another R1. So wanted to say designers should do this as SWG. I mean, they could, but having KKB triple shot is going to be based. This is something I would like. This is something I might end up buying just because of its uniqueness. You think the capital S is not aligned? Looks fine to me. That looks fine. Looks like the other ones are fucked up. Did I already eggplant this? Okay, wait. How many things have we reviewed? 4. How many scores are there on the screen? 4. Okay, second eggplant. Let's go. On system. Well, there are no systems here. There's only systems here. Like, I'll tell you why this looks wrong to me. This does not look like a render. This looks like you used Photoshop to type the word onto the thing, basically. Like, and you use the wrong font or something, is what it looks like. I know that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like. The FRL one was the cuck? I mean, really? Like that's not a problem to you guys? All right. And last IC of the week, KKB Stratos. A tribute to the lunch... I was about to say the Eastern European way. The Lancia Stratos. Why do all the letters on the sys key look like different size fonts? Because they are. They are different sizes. Nice. Wow, that is... What is this, Polish Racing Green? Wait, where's Lancia from? Like, they're Italian. It's based off the name, right? Lancia. I've heard friends from Eastern Europe say Lancia, like with a CH instead of, which in Italian is like correct, right? Because like CIA is Chia, not Cia. Okay, let me look at like a render. Like, it's not a bad colorway. It's literally like GMK, like Italian racing. Is that what it is? It's Italian racing green. We still looking at the seal. We can look at the seal I see. Yeah, well, out of here. You're gonna need to like find me a link, but yeah. Should be named GMK Italian Green, basically. Okay, let's go back and like not judge it by like how bad the renders are. How's the kidding? It's fine, dude. It's fine. Okay, what are the fucking colors? Show me the colors. Okay, I think that's a good green. Like that's a perfectly fine green, and like yeah, I think just like these three colors, like they're fine, bro. They're fine. Group four. Okay, so like I think this is a good render. This is not a good render, but I see what you're trying to do. Also, not a good render at all. Not a good render. Like the models are the incorrect models. Nice that they're using plastic specific rels. Yes. They end in P for penis. Bro, it's fine. It's fine. Like all the nerds that bought British Racing Green are gonna want this. And like I'd buy this if it was like better. Cause like this sells it to me. Just looking at the color chip sells it to me. Looking at the key set doesn't sell it to me. I don't know why. The novelties are cool. Where are the novelties? All right, so you got the Italian flag, you've got the other flag, you've got the go signal, you've got the it's time to stop, you've got the oh boy. We got okay, that one I don't know. What one is that one? That's probably like no flashing. And this one is just no. Okay. And of course we got the function key. This one is for spiky hair. This one is for wavy hair. This one is for when the boobs go out, and this one is for when the boobs go in. Italian reliability. uh yeah, kit looks fine. Like this is the best looking render because I think it's like the best render. Real question is what's going on over here? Okay. I think there's potential for this. I think somebody else has to render this. I think like somebody needs to like throw $50 at a render man and like see if they can make this look less bad in renders. I don't know what is it that is wrong, but something is wrong. I'll give it an okay hand though. Italians sure could tune a carburetor, can tune with a computer. There's computer control carburetors. I'm trying to improve my renders. This might say, I mean, that's fine, but like also like get somebody else to do the renders just to like get a different feel. So I think that's the issue. It needs a different feel. Also, is that a Fiat 500? All right. Did we do it? We did it. Wait, we need to go there. I don't know how to make the checkbox. Let's see. We did it. The lighting seems. It might be that the lighting is too flat. It might be that like the colors feel wrong, and like the reflectivity and the texture of things feels wrong. I think is the issue. Like this feels too flat. This feels just too flat. There's something is wrong with it. This looks a little too bright. Like maybe too overexposed, too harsh of a light. And it might be like a similar issue for the first one. This looks good, but the color difference between here and here is real fucking weird. This looks wrong. Yeah, like, let's not worry about it. All right, Seal 80, let's go. We've reviewed the Chinese IC that was ages ago. At some point, I'm getting one of these. I don't know when, but whenever Sensi like mails me one. I think mine is like being specialty made because I asked for a polycarbonate one. All right, so Seal TKO. The general premise of it is it comes with MX, Alps, SKCM, SKCL, and SMK, Omron, High Tech. There you go. So the premise of it is you can put anything in this. That's what it's built for. It's built specifically for you can fucking put anything in there. So top mount plus the smoke buffer. So the smoke 65 was the best feeling 65% I had ever typed on. So it looks like this is a thick PEI plate. I generally don't like thick plates, but PEI needs to be thick. Otherwise, it's like fabric, basically. It is using very similar mounts to the Seal full size and the Smoke 65, where it uses a piece of polycarbonate that's screwed into the top, and then the plate is screwed into the polycarbonate. And that leads to a thing that Sensi loves doing, which is the plastic never touches anything but plastic, which is pretty cool. PEI ain't that flexy. I think it is. If you go too thin, then it's too brittle. But if you go thicker, then it is flexy, especially when compared with ABS or PP or PC or acrylic. Yeah, 1.6 is I don't know. I mean, we literally have PEI plates. We've done PEI builds. Like maybe you have a harder variant. Do I have a Smoke 65? I have a Smoke 65. It is fuck, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wow. Right there. Uh, sounds like a wire came loose and is wobbling around. They removed 4 mil plates? I'm not sure, because this was 4.25 mil, I think. But the premise of what makes this so special is the plate is PEI, it screws into a piece of PEI, which then sandwiches the top and the bottom. So the bottom metal never touches the top metal never touches the plate. It's pretty cool. But I did have a plate. Maybe it wasn't the smoke. There was something else where I just had a spare PEI plate sitting around. But that thing was like fabric soft. It was wild. The PEI buffer strip didn't sound good. I agree, it didn't sound good, but it felt good. Okay, so PEI was silicone block. Oh yes, it's silicone, not polycarbonate, like this little piece. Okay. And then okay, so they're using a mid strip instead of a mid piece. Wait. Okay. Did somebody just get fucking auto moderated? Did you say copper or something? I don't know what happened, dude. For the record, like I'm not signed in, so like I can't even like moderate if I wanted to. All right. Anyway, it's 2.5 to 2.8 kilos. Is that built? I presume that's built. So that's standard heavy, not like big heavy. Oh, you literally wrote copper. Nice. Yeah. Fun fact: you can't say copper in chat. Don't try and say copper. No Space Invader plate? What do you mean? I mean, I'm presuming it's going to be open source like the day you get it, like the day it goes up for sale, right? Why do we hate that material here? We don't hate the material. It's just a forbidden material. Like brass is better. It's cheaper. The sounds just as good. Is this STR? I'd guess so, yeah. Ooh, that is a nice fucking color, dude. Nice. Like, look at all these super nice fucking color off. Dude, copper is softer, no? Well, you'd think so until like you've tried like a tin weight. Tin weights like can be bent with your hands, so. I think brass is more porous, not softer, but like it sounds softer. I don't know why Sensi changes between DDS and STR. I don't know. Wait, how can they say the word? Sometimes an O is not an O. It may just look like an O. Any mention for price? Let's find out actually, because like we've seen a lot of stuff. From memory, this like standard model should be like 410, 420, like max. Uh, Sorry, I got distracted by like the words. They don't have international prices yet. Feels bad. But like Okay, yeah, 4 mil PEI is like the expected one. But also keep in mind, when he does 4 mil PEI, like it's all like, how do you say it? Like there's material reduced to like make it even more floppier. Isn't US increasing tariffs again? We don't know. Nobody knows, my dude. When it ships is generally when like tariffs matter. Why does that look like a double weight? It's so weird. Why does the weight have like, sorry, why does the plate have like a ledge? They removed 6.25U bottom row for the international run? But why? Why would they... Wait. And yeah, it is a reflection. Why would they change the PCB after the Chinese run? Because when they did that, no, actually, when they did that for the Seal 100, it was an improvement because Lock 7U sound better. So the reason why this keyboard exists is so you can use your old switches, and it's compatible with all these old things. And you may not know this, but a lot of OEM boards have OEM layouts where you can't just like use a 7U bar if you feel like it. You're kind of locked to what you got. Simon, fuck normie bottom row. Also, Simon, they removed normie bottom row. I literally just fucking explained it, okay? I explained it that in a situation like this, where the keyboard is specifically designed for people to be able to have maximum compatibility with old keyboards, you should be able to support normie bottom row. Anybody that disagrees with me is just factually fucking wrong. Like when I get the prototype or the pre-production version that like Sensei is sending me, one of my first complaints, if it doesn't have 6.25U support, is where the fuck is my 6.25U support that I'm not going to use, but I know is important for compatibility. It's okay, most chat probably doesn't know anything about vintage boards. Yeah, but the people interested in like the Seal TKL are predominantly going to be people into vintage shit. Because like, I'm not buying this because it's a TKL, right? I'm not buying this because it's a Sensei project. I'm buying this because, like, bro, you can Alps. It's a modern fucking Alps with good support. It does Bay. It does fucking Space Invaders. Why would you not? Like, it's free. I know it costs money. It's gonna be like 400 and something dollars, but like, it's gonna be good. One for Omron and one for SMK. So fucking based. Is there even a Winky version? There might be. I think there was. Yeah, like that's Winky. That's Winky. There's Winkeys there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I presume he just didn't render anything in Winky. Oh, there we go. I mean, that's JIS. No, nope. That's Senga and Winky. That's JIS. That's Sussy JIS. Wait, is that Sussy JIS? Or is that correct JIS? Fuck, I don't fucking remember. Paul one time explained proper JIS to me because he did it for the Safa TKL and then never again. No, no Space Invader, big ass enter like on the PCB. Oh god. I'm trying to copy this, and it's not fucking copying, bro. Okay. I mean, like, what are they gonna do? Stop me? Like, it fits. Like, if I can get the physical key to physically fit, then like, I don't know. I think that's a W. As for color, by the way, uh, red was my favorite one, but like when Sensei asked what I wanted, I asked for polycarb, because I'm doing a clicky Alps build. So you want plastic for Alps. Mounting on the bay would be wrong. I mean, if I remember correctly, like I lazy bait this. Yeah, you can just fucking lazy bait it. It's fine, dude. Like I guess you'd be limited by like the specific caps you can use, right? Space Invaders is different than Modern MX. Do they not triple and single? Wait, let me just get a Space Invader board. Because like I've never actually looked at it. Oh, never mind. Mine is ISO. There's no point. Oh, the purple here is a strong rival to the CCR Sex purple. You think so? Do they have like real pictures? I mean, that's just a render, but it's close, yeah. To like where did you not fucking did he not Yeah, sorry. Fucking clown. Okay. Yeah, so that's the purple. Yeah. Yeah, like ballpark this-ish is what the color is gonna be. Which, yeah. I will offer PCBs for these instead if they don't make them for Space Invader 4th Gen Big Ass Enter. I mean, like, I'm sure we can just, like, if it's something that can be changed before production starts and, like, doesn't hurt anybody, why would we not? So, yeah. No official price for this, at least, like, for international pricing, so I'm going to eggplant this for obvious reasons. It's a good keyboard made by a good designer who like likes vintage shit and is offering, or at least for the Chinese market, had offered this at a very reasonable price for what it was. So hey, it's not even have a date. You can still tell them. Well, I mean, like I'm waiting for like my unit to come in because like there will probably be like other things. There are too many pads to fit. There's not enough room. So what you're saying is you need a specific PCB for a big ass enter if you wanted to do it cleanly. Boys, we've done it. All right, and then for the sellout, well, let me do a nice little sellout. Let me do nice little sellout. Hey, you guys know that the CCRX SE is running right now and for the next 68 days because of reasons. Do you like HHKB cross arrows? Do you like wing keyless 8K? Do you like normal TKL? That's an option now, by the way. You can just standard TKL. Do you like dual solenoid actuation and little little party holes, huh? Well, if you do, consider picking up a CCRX SE. That is a Simon Cord exclusive of the CCRX with Topra and fixed cable with solder through hole for the daughter board. New custom daughter board exists. Hole, nice. Uh, yeah. Uh, there you go. It's live. The reason why I haven't made a big like shout about it, one, it's a private buy, and two, we're still waiting for revised bottom prototypes. So this bottom was not the perfect cutout for the solenoids that we wanted, and we're getting another bottom, which then means we're basically gonna have two proto builds that we can put together. And we have yet to order the PCBs and stuff. We gotta wait until after Chinese New Year is over. So like, it'll be a while. So if you want, you can order now. If you want to wait, you can fucking wait until like March or whatever. If you pledged for this, by the way, you were sent an email that allows you to buy this at the price that is here. If you did not pledge, you pay 3% higher. Whew. So there you go. That's the thing. This is my platform, by the way. I built this. The way that it works, by the way, is when more people buy the item, the price goes down. So like maybe you can get a nice TKL with dual solenoids and like all the features you could ever want at $325. If we break 125 orders, which like I think we reasonably can. This is my site. I run this. It's new, so if you guys have any issues or like something isn't right, you can just like DM me or like talk in this chat in the Discord or just reach out to me any way you want. Because like there have been some bugs because I kind of like built this from scratch. So wait, can you do a double hit on the solenoid? You're talking about one, so like extend, one press, come back, one let go, right? You're talking about dual action. If so, yes, you'll be able to do that. What car will you be getting from this group buy scam? Probably like reasonably like a negative car, because these shipping prices are assumed because this isn't shipping until later this year, so I could get dicked on that. We've already blown past our prototype budget because we needed to make multiple prototypes. And I'm sure of somehow miscalculated pricing in some way that's going to lose me money. So, can't wait. Is my data going to Mossad, the CIA, and Peter Thiel? Fun fact, no, because you don't even have an account. There are no cookies. There's no tracking. The way that the website works is you place an order, and then that's the whole thing. Where's the prototype? Joms currently has it. So still with James as we're waiting for the second bottom to get made. Once the second bottom is made, well, for the record, like we have two tops, so cross top and 8K top, and then for the bottom, we have a single top and we're remaking it. This is the wrong dark gray, by the way. The correct dark gray should be, I mean, it should be like the renders, basically. Are you doing EC Proto too? Yes, we are getting EC Proto PCBs and MX Proto PCBs. Yeah, the color that we're aiming for is going to be like the colors shown in the renders, which is this. It's a gray. So there you go. I hope that's enough info. If you guys have more information, if you guys like need more info, you can ping me in here. Again, this is a private buy, so like don't expect like a perfect group buy experience. We're running this for no fucking profit. So the goal of this is to like make it as cheap as possible for as many people as possible, basically. Prototype gray is like BBC black. Well, yeah, we're replacing it. It's incorrect. That is the wrong gray. We're dropping it by 30%, basically. Which colorway goes better with Hammerworks CRP beige? I guess silver. Thanks for doing this cool ass project. Yeah, I mean, like we're doing it for the boys, and we're also doing it to like primarily like test my website. Like that's why this is happening and why it's such a good deal, because you guys are, you know, you guys are the guinea pigs for this platform. But platforms come a long way. I don't think of like finished mobile optimization, but like the things actually work now, which is pretty cool. And just dark and light mode. All right. Your personal one, am I doing ECRMX? Well, you say my personal one. So there's the prototype, of which there will be 2 prototypes. And then for like I'll be getting a group buy unit, and reasonably I want 2. Like I want my prototype and I want my final build. And like honestly, I think like obviously Topra, cross arrows, HHKB bottom row. For Topra build, I'll need to pick up Dynacaps. And then for my MX build, I think I want to go clickies. I don't want to do linears, and I don't want to do tactiles. I want to do clickies, and then like dual fucking solenoid, go wild. Will there be a wing keyless and normal top? I don't know what's lacking in clarity, but there is a standard top. So there's 8K, which is this. There's cross arrows, which is this. I should probably make it like change when you press the things. And then there's standard wing keyless, of which we have no renders, but it's standard wing keyless with normal nav. So it would have normal nav instead of this nav. It's a normal CCRX top, but without the CCRX engraving. But yeah, anyway, I guess group buy mode. Oh, also, last part of the sellout. Hello, this is a not-for-profit stream. We've been operating, I've been streaming for free for years. If you guys want to support this stream and you want to support this channel, you want to support the fact that we don't have sponsors, that we don't have affiliates, that we don't have affiliate codes or discount links or fucking tracking bullshit or clickbait videos, or when I sit and I'd like type on a keyboard, I tell you the truth about how I like it or if I don't like it or whatever. So if you like that, you can support the stream in many ways. I guess 4K. This is 4K. Unfortunately, you're only getting 1080. But this is in 4K. I mean, this is in 4K too. All right. Dude, I am fucking hot, boys. I'm hot as fuck. It's toasty in here. Since you're in the US, would you switch from LLC to 501c3? For those of you that don't know what he just said, would I consider turning Black Simon TV LLC into a nonprofit? I already own 2 companies, which means I would need to own a 3rd company. I am doing... This is Black Simon TV LLC, by the way. So like if you go and you buy the CCRX SE or any other projects that are happening on this site, that's Black Simon TV LLC. So that would need to stay as a keyboard business. I could open up a nonprofit, but like the only time I'd want to open up a nonprofit is like when I have enough money coming in that the amount that I'm paying on tax is like fundamentally like preventing me from doing like good things with the money that I'd want to. Because keeping a nonprofit running is a lot more expensive than keeping a standard LLC running. So I don't know. You don't own Black Simon Panama LLC? Nope. Nope. Like if I had a lot of money, like if I tripped over $1 million right now, I'd immediately open up a nonprofit. Cause like, yeah. Simon, does patrons without Discord linked to their Patreon account still access the Patreon exclusive channels? I mean, I can manually give you the role if you want. It's not a problem. But traditionally, like, it's people that have, like, it's an automatic role. Or it should be. I didn't know that. I just know that you get other discounts from other companies when you're a nonprofit. Yeah. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's like it's a couple grand a year So like $2,000 to $4,000 in like the cost to keep it running, as opposed to Black Simon TV LLC, which is like a little bit less. I think, like the tax that I pay is like $1,000 or something a year for like how much like profit we make, and then like maybe like another $500 to $1,000 in just like, you know, business utilities and shit. Like more than 50% off Claude right now. I mean, Claude pricing is fucking made up. The amount you pay per token drastically changes on how they fucking feel. Anyway, keyboards. Wood Bakaneko 65 by fnctl.co. That's short for functional nudie cat talking lingo.co. It comes in maple. And then your inner is maple, walnut, purple heart, paddock. So that's like that part? Wait, no. Which is which? I guess that's why it's not called the back and nail. Oh god, no. Stop it. Please don't do puns. This is still like an absurd amount of fucking money, dude, for like a sussy back and echo. I mean, it's like actual like handmade wood stuff made by a wood person. So like, I'm not mad. Like this is like pricey-ish, but like that's like compared to the Guide 65, which is like the best woodwork I've ever seen. But like apparently like probably is one block as opposed to multiple blocks and you glue them together. I mean, you can do that for a table. You can't really do that for a keyboard. Finally, a board to use Torx screws in, right? Could get a real nice slab of wood for the price. I mean, like, if you consider like actual like handmade like wooden shit that's made to like good quality, right? Like Kate and me bought like some wooden toys, like handmade wooden toys that were taking as gifts to people in Japan that have kids. And like those are like made here locally, and like a toy that's roughly keyboard size was like 60 $70, but it's non-functional, right? Like it's not multiple parts that need to like actually make a functional keyboard. It was, you know, just a little thing. So like the price is not like nonsense. Like the woodwork doesn't look great is my initial notes. Yeah, like see that pattern? Kind of looks like striping. And then you see this from not being like correctly painted or sanded. Like I've seen better work. I have seen better work literally just reaching behind me and grabbing a wooden keyboard right here. Right? This is wood. And it's pretty fucking clean. Like we can see striping here, but you can tell that that's like the wood striping that's like from the trunk of the tree. Right? I don't know. Oh, and this is a proper two piece, not like a back and echo. This actually has a top and a bottom. But then again, like they've been struggling real hard to create those at group buy. Some of the rest of his work is on Instagram. Yeah, like I'm sure like the actual woodwork is good, but like trying to make keyboard stuff is hard, dude. Yeah, it looks fine. Like it's like there's this, like I won't be able to click this, but like you let me click that. All right. You see that, right? Like how that looks. Now let me show you like a super nice version of that. Where are the pictures, bro? Where are the Bro, where are the pictures? Am I stupid? Can't find it. I'm upset. This one's pretty unique. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, that looks cool. I wouldn't consider that cool woodworking. I just consider that cool. All right, let's see what he's got. Okay, so he's got his hand-built. Is that a mill? I'm going to assume that's a mill and not a laser because there's no water underneath it. Okay. All I see is like very basic wood stuff. It's cool because of his painting, not the woodworking. Is that like painted? Because that looks like somebody stuck a piece of paper to it as opposed to it being painted. I mean, none of this is like super interesting. I mean, price point, like it's fine. I'll give it a buy. Like it's not like an absurdly high price, but like it's also not a great price considering like the ability to create so many of these like one after the other. And like quality of that lasering job does not look good. Like, a lot of the finishing doesn't look great. Are those just fucking okay? Well, listen, you get some threads. Threads are good. Yeah, like it's stuff like that. Like and like that you see that repeating pattern there. I don't have that on like my nice 65 that's made out of wood, right? That was actually like made it's you know what? Based on what I'm seeing, I'm downgrading this to a don't buy because for the price, for the quality, for the pictures that I am seeing, I do not think it is a good deal. But that's just like my opinion, man. I think 380 is a little much. I think if it was like 300 flat to something, maybe. For cut wood and 400 bucks, it should be stab wood. I don't know what that means, but okay. Master crafted Razer Huntsman signature edition key. I love how you guys fuel my dark side. How much would you price at that kind of quality? Like I said, like 250-ish, 300 max. Like I I'm not saying that like, oh, they're putting too much of a markup because like they might not be, right? It's just like I look at the number, I look at the object, and the number does not match the object for me. Okay, so back to this, and you guys are like, you guys are. Oh, what is it when you like support somebody else's kinks? The opposite of kink shaming. It would be like kink enabling. Thank you guys for kink enabling me and my fucking love for terrible Razer products. For the record, okay, just to be clear, I don't have Razer products. Okay, not I don't have any fucking Razer products, and I wouldn't. Okay, I have the most important Razer product. Okay, the Razer product that truly matters. That's the good shit. Oh, oh. Okay. So this is the Razer Huntsman Signature Edition, 500 bucks. 500 bucks. Okay, buddy. Drops on February 22nd, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Nice. Industry leading performance, premium materials, bespoke key feel, and acoustics. Well, they cut off the bottom case. How many layers of foam? Uh, well, there's a rubber sheet. So one, two, three. Three. Okay, so it comes in like a briefcase. It's basically like Keychron quality. Like that looks like a fucking Keychron. And it looks worse than a Keychron. We've got you. I read that as cucked. I'm telling you, like, I know that sometimes the brain sees what the brain wants to see, but sometimes, the brain sees the truth. Okay? Over 500 retards will buy that for sure. You know? I would never use that word in an ableist way. You are very correct. This is kind of like silly. Like didn't Corsair recently do like yeah, it was fucking Corsair. They recently did like an actual nice keyboard that had like a Stream Deck built in and like wasn't dog shit and wasn't 500 bucks. They should put a DAC in this. No need. It's a Razer product. So the second you plug it into your computer, even a computer like this one where like you got like 32 fucking cores and memory going wild. When I plug in a Razer board to this computer, it all just fucking freezes up for a solid minute. So like you don't need a DAC, bro. The Stream Deck one was still way too expensive. Have you seen the price of a Stream Deck? As somebody that has purchased multiple Stream Decks, they pricey, Bo. They pricey. They're really trying to appeal to people too scared to join the hobby. 2 years customer support feels like a jab. What do you mean, dude? 2 years is excellent. You should be so fucking lucky to get 2 years of warranty from an American company. You should be lucky to even get a product from an American company. Have they gone? I don't think they've gone up, but like this guy here was like 350 bucks for like that. And it doesn't have N key rollover. It's fucking terrible. Like yeah, like it should be like a $70 product and it's very much not. What are you getting here? Oh, you get a fancy. Do you guys see that? You get a little fancy. You get a fancy little Razer artisan. Hello, sir. When do we get to hear audio you hear in post live? Sure. Is it the correct amount of knobs, though? Yeah, you get 3 knobs. You get oh, and the back comes off. Do you guys see that? So, like, the little back panel, that, it just falls off. It just falls off. Nice. Only comes in US layout. See, they know their target market. They know their target. I'm really interested in the FAQ because I have so many questions. Can you read it? I can. Wait, what's fucking hilarious is this is the same fucking product, but like way cheaper. Wait, this is like way better. This is like a way fucking better product. Oh, wow. Guys, look at those feet. You see those feet? Guys, see those feet? You guys see that? Oh, baby. What's the Nico edition? I don't know, bro. View all specifications. Oh, baby. So the top case is aluminum, which means the bottom case is who the fuck knows? Linear. Okay, you do get 8K. Oh, and they're double shot PBT, not ABS. Let's go. And it's Razer Synapse enabled. And it's compatible con Synapse Web Beta. Okay, let's go read those facts. Give me those facts. What makes it different than other keyboards? It represents the highest expression of what a keyboard can be. Beyond its industry-leading performance powered by Razer optical analog switches Gen 2, that is a sentence, true 8K hyperpolling, and Razer Snap Tap, it introduces meticulously engineered materials, hand-finished components, and a bespoke internal architecture tuned for sound and feel. Every element is considered, refined, and crafted without compromise. Wow. Why was anodized aluminum chosen for the chassis? It features a chassis CNC milled from 6063 aluminum, selected for its balance of rigidity, durability, and finishing potential. Yeah, all this is written by AI, by the way. Like, just like the way that it's all written is just disgusting. Like, no marketer uses all those marketing words. A refined anodization process gives the surface a deep, uniform satin sheen, while crisp edges and seamless transitions reflect the level of precision applied throughout its construction. It's a material choice made for both performance and presence. I'm not reading anymore. I'm giving this a don't buy. Okay. Can we get an actual real... The paragraph shape screams AI. Man's fucking shaping? We shaping? The performance and presence definitely feels like AI. Just the whole structure is gross. Like the most gross shit ever. Like you can very clearly tell that like at the highest level, at like major corporations, people have such brain rot that they're making such stupid fucking decisions with no regard for the damage that it's going to do to their brand long term. But hey, who gives a shit? AI just states things without explaining it. I mean, that's how I talk. My AI? All right, DCS cream cheese and green. R3. Okay. It's going to be DCS. It's going to be SP. There's going to be pad printing. That is, yep. It's going to be $1,000. I mean, if like they do like 5 MOQ, sure. All right, so 125 bucks for that, priced at $100. I mean, that's too much. Because if you wanted to get the numpad, and then what else is still missing from the base kit? Do we have ISO? We do. Okay, we have ISO, layout support, and fuck all else. Extension kit would be like a bonus. How much is the extension kit? 50 bucks? Well, I guess that's off the fucking table. I mean, like, the whole thing is unaffordable. The whole thing is unaffordable, dude. This is so fucking unaffordable. Like, 160 bucks for that and that, with, like, no chance of, like, price dropping if, like, more people buy or anything like that. I'm just gonna give this a don't buy right now. Why the fuck are you charging me 160 bucks for, like, the most basic of fucking base kits? Gross. I mean, at least you get a 00. There's 2 extension kits because the designer is an idiot. Is there? Oh yeah, there's the Chives kit. Because it's SP. I think the bigger issue is like 125 bucks at 100 MOQ for a 3-color set with like no custom molds, using the OGest of fucking molds ever seen. For like, I'm sure these are stock colors. If you're pricing it at 100, they're stock colors. So like, what the fuck? SP just don't care? Maybe. Do the nipples help with the price? I don't think the nipples are more expensive than the bars. They are the correct choice over the bars. The right side shifted text on the step caps would bother my tism. The right side shifted text on the step caps. I guess. Orange on beige was 100 for this, plus XT, plus Alice bars. Yep. That's why I'm saying this is a don't buy, because the price is insane for what you're getting. And to be fair, like, prices have gone up. Inflation is a thing. Tariffs are a thing. Tariffs impact this because plastic comes from China, because China makes everything. But yeah, this is not a good price. Pricing this at 100 MOQ was not the play. Having no like plans for like being able to drop the price if like a decent amount of people buy, oof. For research purposes, where is Smith and Rune from? China. All right, are we 3 for 3 don't buys? Wow. What a year to be alive, dude. What a year to be... You know, it's been a fucking wild year, hasn't it? Ah. All right, GMK MTNU Classic Beige. Surely you don't fuck this up. Okay, so MTNU is like their MT3 cat talk. Wait, did I? Apparently, I've just had a Razer switch there the whole time that just fell. Okay, so MTNU Beige, 109 euros. For reference, that is 130 bucks ballpark. But that includes VAT plus shipping costs. Cool. All right, so what do we got bottom row wise? Force normie bottom row, F13, no I. Okay, so like you'd need the base kit, and then you'd need. Oh wait, there's the grand base kit. Let's just look at the grand base kit. That one's pricier, but it's in stock. I mean, like they're all in stock. It's 150. 150, so 150 euro. That's what, like 180 bucks, 190? 176. Okay, 176 bucks. MTNU. I'm going to treat it like the way that I treat MTNU is I think I compare it to DSS or like non-expensive SA. I'm salty none of the in-stock GMK carries have stepped control. Yeah, I mean, step control is relatively niche. And by relatively, I mean it's, yeah. That's without VAT. Apparently this has VAT. It has VAT and shipping. But I presume that's like for like US pricing. So I presume it would not have VAT. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's try and buy this. Yeah, so it's without that. Like I presume this is going to disappear the second you put in US. So all right. So TKL was like 130, 140-ish bucks. And the grand was like 170 something bucks. Covers a full size. Still no ISO support whatsoever. You get better bottom row support, so you can at least go Sangan. That's basically all you get. NK has these in stock. Okay. $180 in stock for that. 140 for that. I feel like it's the fuck is that? What is this cursed fucking base kit? Wait. The fuck? That's so fucking stupid. Why would you call it a 70% base when... Oh, wait, no, it can fit a 65. Yeah, you can fit a 65. You still need to pay tax from novel keys? Yeah, sure. Like if you're in the US. I mean, got an R2 up arrow. That's pretty based. GMK pricing is better, and GMK those next DHL. Yeah. But like also keep in mind if you're in the US and trying to order from Germany, you're gonna get DHL cucked. Okay, I'll give this a hesitant buy. Like the price point is like within reason. It's like within ballpark of reason. Like would this be way better at 165? Yeah. What do I mean? What am I talking about? Oh, you didn't get tariffed? See, the thing about getting tariffed is that, like, I've gotten tariffed one time out of 15 packages that I should have gotten tariffed for. And I got tariffed really, like, unfairly, like nonsensically. So like you never fucking know. You never fucking know. You could pay 0 tariffs, or you could end up paying like $80 in tariffs for a $140 order and be like, excuse me, what the fuck? No, someone in one of the servers ordered from GMK and no tariffs? Really? Oh, surely that means nobody else is ever going to have tariffs, right? I mean, it's really hit or miss. But like, apparently people say GMK is fine. In any case, I think the price is fine. And then we got white on black, which is same price. Same pricing, but white on black. Yep. I mean, I'll give it the same thing. I'm going to give it a buy. It looks to be round about the same kitting. Is it the exact same kitting? I think so. Just send DHL a link to the SCOTUS ruling? Surely. Yeah, that's fine. Whew. All right. It's time. It's Discord time. Boards and Burnout. Surviving 2025 and building a better 2026 for keyboards. Is that a prototypist? Do I read all of this? Okay. I'll make you guys a deal. Okay? I'm gonna make you guys a deal. Okay? I'm literally just calling Jay. He can fucking read it to me. I think Jay's awake. Jay would read all of it if it was your post. Okay. You know what? Let me go pee. Let me go pee. Okay, I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll read the words. Okay? Here, you guys can look at this while I go pee. Oh, okay. Let's read Jay's words. Boards and Burnout, surviving 2025 and building a better 2026 for keyboards. It was easier to love the keyboard hobby when everything sold out in 30 seconds and nobody had done the maths yet. 2025 was the year the maths arrived, sat down, and started asking very pointed questions about group buys, dead stock, and why half the internet thinks a 40-pound board with 300-pound keycaps is sensible behavior. Yeah, some of us were never insane. I'm just saying. Some of us like used our brain cells the whole time. Keyboard-wise, 2025 wasn't a collapse. It was a correction. The boom years faded. The easy wins evaporated, and what was left was a more demanding, more cautious, but still very real market. The job for 2026 is to work with that reality instead of pining for 2021. Sure. Okay, so once upon a time, a group buy felt like an event. A designer would post renders, everybody would lose their minds, there'd be mad scrambling at opening, and then a year later, if the stars aligned, a box would appear with something genuinely special inside. By 2025, the mood had changed. Group buy fatigue had set in hard. People had been burned by delays, disappointments, and drama. Projects dragged on, communications misfired, and more than a few dream boards became memes for all the wrong reasons. Did you just link to your keyboard section? Che, you're so cute. If I had this much fucking stock, dude. Okay, so like it's parts predominantly, I'm guessing. Let's not look too much. From the outside, running group buys still looks straightforward. Collect money, make boards, ship boards. From the inside, it's a high wire act involving massive upfront costs for manufacturing slots, materials, royalties, and tooling. Design challenges that escalate the moment you try to be even slightly ambitious. Suppliers and factories who operate on their own timelines and definitions of ready. A customer base that understandably would quite like the thing they paid for before a new political era begins. 2025 surfaced how fragile the process can be. A couple of challenging projects unnamed here, but emotionally very much present, piled on extra costs, extra time, extra stress. It's bad enough when a board is late. It's worse when you've thrown in more money and effort than you've ever planned just to get it out the door at the standard you promised. By the end of it, sometimes you're left staring at the prototype thinking, not this is my proudest work, but instead this almost broke my resolve and my balance sheet. Customers aren't wrong to be wary. Group buy fatigue doesn't come from nowhere, but it does mean that going forward, the bar for saying yes to a project has to be higher, and the number of things in the pipeline at once has to be lower. Yeah, but that's already happened. Dead stock, the silent cash flow assassin. Okay. So like immediately, like the second you're talking cash flow, you've already depegged from the group buy process. Because like just I mean, I probably don't have to like explain this to you guys, but I'm gonna explain this to you guys. Let's say, how do group buy work? Okay, the people, the Billy. Okay, so Billy. It's Billy. Okay, Billy gives you his monies. Okay, you take all the monies, you pull the monies to the big money box, right? You send that to the manufacturer, which CNCs with their hand CNC. Okay. Then when everything is ready, you QC it, and then you pack it, you box it, then you send it here. Okay. At no point have you spent money you don't have, unless you decide to prototype, right? If you decide to like make units before Billy gets involved, that's fine. Okay. No, Billy is the buyer. Okay. Billy's not the group buy runner. You are Billy. Okay. The second you're talking cash flow, what cash flow means is the money needs to keep coming in. Otherwise, the company shuts down. That's what cash flow means. It means that if we stop making money right now, we are fucked. Anytime you hear a business say cash flow, that's what it means. It means we are fucked the second money starts drying up. It's kind of like a choice of like how you want to conduct business. But that is the way to conduct business if you're a vendor or a retailer, you know? But yeah, anyway. And like stock. I think the issue was vendors. I think if we just did group buys the whole fucking time, we would be fine. Like, we would have never been in a situation where we lost or where we spent money we don't have, or we lost money we haven't yet made, right? I don't know. But like, obviously that is very anti-business. That is very anti, I'd presume, growth for the hobby. Because like, without major vendors, you don't have somebody to like actually do the vendoring, somebody to like handle larger projects, to deal with the logistics, to deal with, you know, shit like that, I guess. Anyway, let's see what Jay says. At the opposite end of the hype spectrum sits dead stock boards, kits, colors, and ideas that never quite found their audience, now sitting on a shelf like a collection of bad decisions. Dead stock is the keyboard equivalent of the non-running cars in my driveway. On day one, it's full of promise. 6 months later, it's still there, still not moving, and still quietly consuming money and space. For a business like Prototypist, dead stock isn't just mildly inconvenient, it directly impacts cash flow. We all know that's king. Capital is tied up in inventory that isn't moving, warehouse space is allocated to things that don't justify their footprint, and new products get delayed because the money is trapped in old ones. I mean, like, you all imagine having this times like 100, but it's not your stuff. And you're just fucking stuck with it, and like nobody wants to buy it. And you could theoretically like sell it for like a big loss, but that's like all you can do. All right, 2025 made this brutally obvious. Ordering a bit extra just in case stopped being a minor risk and became a major liability. The lesson is clear. Stock needs to be under tighter control. Fewer speculative bets, more focus on products that have a clear audience and a clear path to selling through. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't think this is like advanced shit. Shipping. Yeah. Yeah. Shipping sucks. I'm not even gonna read that. The race to the bottom. As mass market brands and OEMs flooded the space with more affordable, surprisingly decent boards, the perception of what a good keyboard should cost started to warp. For many newer casual users, the first mechanical is now cheap, cheerful, and miles better than whatever Office Rubber Dome came before. That's genuinely great for accessibility, but it warps the value perception in niche industries like ours. Don't get the issue. Got dead stock discount, take the loss, and earn a lesson. Well, the issue is if you're sitting on so much dead stock that you start pricing the price at which you need to price things. I mean, first of all, you need to like realize losses, which is never good. But let's say you got to realize losses. You've now put, let's say, 100 keyboards for $50 on your website instead of $300. You've automatically devalued everything else on your website. You are losing sales. You are losing money. Right? Like, sure, you've got to get rid of it. You got to like continue. You got to move forward. And there are many ways of dealing with that. From a vantage point, a well-designed custom with tight tolerances, quality materials, excellent acoustics, and thoughtful ergonomics suddenly looks expensive, even if the price is entirely fair for what it is. On paper, it's a keyboard. I'll tell you guys right now that like an actual keyboard designed by an actual person with actual design behind it is fine. It can be $500, it can be $600, it can be $700, it can be $850. You know, if it's like a full-size board and you're doing exotic materials, it could be $1,000. Okay. But again, that's if it is made by somebody who very clearly made something out of passion and not something that is the fucking 87th fucking full size that's minimalistic and inspired by Dieter Rams. But yeah. So as the budget board, try explaining the difference in a world where sound tests on TikTok flatten nuance into 15 seconds of thought. I am not on TikTok. If you are on TikTok, please fucking stop it. Get off TikTok. Get off social media. Get off all fucking social media. One of the greatest things in my life is that I'm not on social media. Dude, it's so nice. It's great. Like, the companies don't harvest my data. They don't know everything about me. I'm not marketed towards to spend money on whatever they're fucking shilling these days. Yeah. One of the greatest things you can do is just host block TikTok. I don't even use the internet. So based. So fucking based, dude. So based. All right. So tension is constant. Make room for cheaper products that bring people into the hobby. Still champion premium boards that embody what everybody got excited about in custom board. Yeah. It's like, it's not complicated. Like, it's very, very simple. This is the kind of shit that's going to be expensive and that, like, are projects you should fucking support. It's projects like these where, like, somebody has come and done something fucking stupid. Okay? Something fucking, like, the most stupid. Put your money into the stupid. Put your money into the stupid. Okay? The hobby has changed, so must we. The mechanical keyboard landscape of 2025 doesn't look like the boom years. That's not a disaster. It's just different. The hardcores are still there. Here. The people with 4 soldering irons. I have 1 soldering iron. A drawer full of stabilizers. I feel attacked. And a very strong opinions about plate materials and layout choices. They'll continue to buy niche layouts, limited sets, and weird little boards nobody understands. But the growth in 2025 came more from the edges. The fringe users and adjacent hobbyists, things like PC builders who care about aesthetics and want the keyboard to match the rest of the setup, gamers who want better feel and sound, productivity-based users who type all day and have realized their hands deserve something better. These people don't live on keyboard forums or discords. They live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and in subreddits that span multiple hobbies. They have a higher threshold for nonsense and a lower tolerance for waiting 18 months for everything. Anything. Don't worry about it. The perception of value is the real battleground. What about gamers who wanted RGB? They've got all the RGB. All the gamers that should have been buying gaming boards the whole fucking time are back to buying gaming boards. It's a problem that has solved itself. It's great. We don't make products for gamers. Like, we really don't. Like, at least like the enthusiast market. Nobody's making products for gamers. Like, yeah, sure, like Gion's trying to do Hall effects and shit like that, but like it's fun. Can't wait for the next step in BlackSimon.tv, a subscription service where we get mailed a VHS tape of the weekly group buy reviews. If you'd like to sign up for that, I could probably make it happen. Real gamers play Quake on Model M's? Yep. It's true. Okay, so perception of value is the real battleground. I really disagree, because again, like, we've got 2 different kinds of things. Like, if I need a board for a normie, okay? If I need a board for a normie and like I know that like they cannot spend $350 all in for a build, fuck it. Keychron or Neo or like whoever is doing like an OEM TKL that like is good enough. That's fucking fine, dude, right? But like, you've got stuff like the 21XX. You've got stuff like the Diversity that's been shipping. God, I need to fucking review it. The Atari 87 is great. I'm really sad. Oh no, wait, I'm getting one. I need to pay for it. Like, there's a lot of cool shit. There's so much fucking cool shit. Just make cool shit. Cool shit is easy, bro. Perception of value is what's interesting, what's look valuable, feel valuable. Well, what gives value to a valuable board for me is the value of the person who has put the work into the board. That is the value for me. The value is not the brand. The value is how did the person put their time into the project. That's the value for me. Like, you can tell when like something is a serious project born out of passion. And you can tell when something is fucking slop. I think what happened is all the new 2020 enjoyers who stuck around now have massive collections, so are extremely picky with high-end boards they buy. That's fucking fine, dude. And it's not the time design. It has nothing to do with time. It has to do with the passion. Okay? Because like, time isn't everything. It has to be unique. It needs to bring something to the table. It's got to be doing something. If like value, like for me, value is doing something. You got to do something. like the same way that a person brings value to a conversation, a person brings value to like a room that they sit in. What value do you bring to a situation when you yourself come to a situation? Well, the value is based on, you know, what you represent, the ideas in your head, and like, do you believe what you're saying? Is it real? It's the same fucking thing, but for boards, right? All right. Longevity, boards designed to be used and loved for years. Sure. Repairability and modability, the ability to fix, tune, and personalize instead of bidding and replacing. Sure. I mean, this is like, he's talking about what normies would care about, but yeah, which fair enough. Because like the first thing he said is, yo, we're fine. We're not going anywhere. It's the normies. And if I have I have never had difficulty explaining to a normie the very, very basic concept of, in the same way that you can go out and it depends if I'm talking to a man or a woman, and I will say the sexist thing of, if I am talking to a woman, I will say, you know how there's like $1,500 shoes that are like really nice, right? Or talking to a man, you know how like there are, you know, $250,000 cars. There's an expensive version of everything, but there is also like a mid-level version of everything, and there are nice keyboards that allow you to type in such a way that you enjoy the sound and the feel to your own preferences, and you can have that for like a couple of $100, and it's something that you basically buy for life, which is pretty fucking cool. I don't think I've ever explained that to a normie and had them be like, no, it's stupid, go away. Like, it's like, it makes fucking sense. And I can very easily explain to a normie that, hey, you know, there's the mass audience made boards where you can pick up something for a reasonable like amount, and then there's like super classy shit that's like $800. That's like, you know, super niche, that's made for like when you absolutely know that that's the one. I don't know. All right, design integrity. Yeah, for somebody coming from a £60 pre-build, the difference between that and a properly executed custom is massive, but only if you show it and not just say it. I disagree. You can say it. 300 plus is usually a hard sell. Not necessarily. I don't have like, if I was trying to sell a keyboard to somebody not interested, to like a normie, like that was like over my house, and be like, here's a $500 keyboard, do you want to buy it from me? Yeah, that would be a hard sell. But in terms of being like, this is a $500 keyboard, this is like ballpark, like how refined you can get at that price point, I presume most people are gonna be like, wow. I mean, I wouldn't probably spend the $500 personally, but hey, where's the thing that tells the background music playing? Okay, is it fuck me in the ass? No. Is it BRB? No. Is it authentic? Nope. Is it the number one? No. Uh, bro, is it not here? Oh, because we're in fucking detective mode. All right, give me a second. Let me just yoink it from right here. Copy, copy, copy. Okay, and then we go detective, then paste. There you go. The normies all want sub 150, even for full size. Well, again, for normies, that's fine, dude. Keep in mind that like the alternative for a normie is to use like a $4 Dell or fucking Samsung keyboard that came with their computer. That's like their reference point. So like going from $4 to $150, that's big, bro. That's big. That's big. I think that's fine. And a lot want full size. Yeah, I mean full size is the normie layout. Had a friend tell me I get the Logitech keyboard for free. Yeah, there's people that don't care about the typing experience, and that's fine, dude. I I don't mind. You know, there are people that are curious about it, and the people that are curious about it are the people that are gonna be curious about it and like try and get in. I don't know. Okay, so 2026. The good stuff still exists. Final editions and flagships. Front and center are our own projects that represent the best of what the hobby can be. GMK CYL Midnight Rainbow, J01, J03 final editions, plus some stuff, blah, blah, blah. These weren't speculative fads. They're the products of experience. Yeah. Yeah. For a normie, I just explained that keeps are worth what you're willing to spend. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's like, I gave you guys the shorthand of that, but like, just like you can go spend $3 million, $10 million on a car if you want to, you can spend that absurd, range on a keyboard. But you don't really have to in the vast majority of situations. Most normies that I talk to, I tell them about 250 bucks, you can get a nice custom as opposed to something mass market. Cause like, that's where that's what like a TKD board with like $60, $70 caps would be, and like good switches. Yeah. All right. More words. One of the biggest shifts is getting smarter about stock. I personally just would not have stock. But again, Jay's a vendor. And it's 2026 and everybody wants everything right now. So yeah. But I have no plans of like doing extras for like my stuff. Like I'll do like a small amount for like the boys, but like I'm not gonna go buy 100 extras of something. That's fucking stupid, I don't know. Tighter initial runs using key barometers of interest such as group buy or pre-order demand. Sure, yeah. Faster reorders on clear winners. Sure, I guess. More ruthless decisions on things that aren't earning their keep. I disagree with this. I think niche boards can be niche. I don't think things should be shut down just because they don't perform as anticipated. I think trying to business too hard is a big fucking mistake. Look at the iPhone mini. I have the latest iPhone mini, which is like 5 years old or however many fucking years old, and the people that I run into that have this phone, I'll still have this phone. You know why? Because they haven't made another small phone because, it wasn't fucking convenient. But just because like it didn't sell well, it doesn't mean that you should remove it. Kind of dealio. All right, this isn't about being lean. It's about respect for customers and their business. Will probably upset some designers when stock is curated more carefully. Yeah, of course. You got to be able to say no to projects. You got to be able to say no to projects. You can't be taking everything. Every single vendor that has failed, their primary reason for failure was overextension with ordering extras. Their second reason for failure was saying yes to too many projects. That's just a fact. Prototypist is just over-explaining moving from hobby stuff to business stuff. I don't know why he's making a big deal about it, because it's Jay. Jay's never wanted to do the normie shit. Shipping isn't going to magically become fun in 2026. I don't even want to read this because it's just going to make me upset. Because, like, I do not look forward to, like, the shipping infrastructure that I need to build out in order to, like, fulfill group buys properly. Like, tariffs isn't fucking helping. Orange, mango, tangerine tyrant is not fucking helping. A lot of shit isn't helping. Not sure why phones have gotten bigger. My hand has stayed the same size for years. Yeah, but if they make the screen bigger, then the video is bigger and they can show you the advert bigger. I guarantee you that's fucking why. Because, like, I guess, like, people also, like, started, like, going away from computers and shit and watching shit on their phone. I don't know. I don't watch shit on my phone because I am not mentally fucking damaged. I didn't suffer head trauma. I can look at a bigger screen and watch shit on a bigger screen. The phone is for phone activities, like phoning. It's almost like computers exist. I blame streaming and boomers for phone size. Well, on the bright side, all the boomers are going to be dead real soon. TVs are so cheap. Oh yeah, TVs are hella cheap, dude. I mean, that's good. Like, it's fucking fantastic. Like, you can get like a fucking 65 incher for like $300 or $400. Content era. Are you actually gonna do? Are you gonna do? Wow, Jay. Like, part of me wants to offer help, but I don't want to offer help because then, like, nah, you gotta help Jay. Jay, if you need help, hit me up. I will give you advice for free. I will not do labor for free, but I will give you advice for free. I have 14 years of digital marketing experience. So, I'll see you there. They all come with the same terrible fucking OSs. TVs are hot garbage today. Yeah, that's why you turn them on, never connect them to the internet, and then HDMI to a computer where you can watch YouTube without ads. And, like, you have Plex. Okay. Also, Jay, come on. Now is the time. Now, like, the best time to leave Twitter was 10 years ago. The second best time to leave Twitter is right fucking now. Please leave Twitter right now. Unless your brand supports pedophilia, revenge porn, alt-right, Nazism, genocide, what else? I think I hit most of obviously, like, you know, exploitation of the peoples just in general. Ah, crypto scam? True. We missed that. What do you think Novel Keys is going through right now? What do you mean? I mean, like, I've stopped considering them a viable vendor personally. Like, I will buy from them if there is literally nobody else to buy from and, like, I need a thing for, like, a build or something. But, like, the fact that they've using their second brand started doing so just so you guys understand the world right now. There is talks of a K-shaped recovery. Okay, what is a K-shaped recovery? I'm sure everybody fucking knows, but, like, generally, like, in terms of, like, the financial bullshit that's been going on for, like, the last 5-6 years, right, where everything's been going to shit since COVID, right? People thought there'd be, like, a V-shaped recovery where, like, everything would go down then back up, or other shapes of recovery. But what we're in is in a K-shaped economy, which is people down here. So these are everyday working people. They're fucking down real bad, right? And then up here, you've got asset holders, right? So you got asset holders up top, and you got everyday people down below. The asset holders are doing absolutely fine. The everyday peeps are doing terribly. One of the worst ways of reacting to that is to try and like, cater to the rich. If you look at Las Vegas, for example, Las Vegas is super all-time low in terms of, like, actual people flying in. The place is fucking empty. Like, if you look at, like, Las Vegas right now, there's nobody there, but they're still doing okay financially because they've got a lot of rich people that are willing to spend money, which kind of works for now a little bit, but you're killing yourself. It's like eating your fucking arms and legs to, like, not be hungry anymore. Cool, but once you've done that, you can't do anything anymore. So I think companies that are like Jay is trying to cater to everyday peeps. Jay is trying to cater to the people down here, which yeah, if you're looking at this, you're seeing that, people don't have the money they used to. So let's try and stock more affordable shit. Then you've got people up here, and that's give me my key cult, give me my fucking whatever that is. What's his name? Fucking buy on shit. Like that's up here. But down here you've got the good shit, right? But like both can exist. You can have like nice expensive shit and everyday stuff. So you're telling me the town founded by the mob and run by the mob is doing financially well without visitors? Oh no, it was doing a lot better with the mob. It's doing terrible now. GMK Windbreaker forced me to buy from Novel Keys last year. I mean, yeah, you can. But again, going back to that, like me personally, I don't like the business decisions that Novel Keys has made. Me as a consumer, I have the right to vote with my wallet, and I don't want to support businesses that have, on multiple occasions, made very anti-consumer choices. I, and when I say anti-consumer, I am not referring to people as consumers. I'm talking about anti-consumer as in the legal definition. I think that customers should not be treated like shit. I don't know. I think people should be treated good, and people should have an opportunity to like save money and like be taken care of and buy products that they want. You know, I think that like launching a group buy and then closing it within 5 days, not allowing anybody to fucking join it anymore, and then immediately start selling extras for way too much, makes it very obvious what you're planning. I think releasing $600+ fucking all aluminum tiny little keyboards because of the brand name, not a good look. Okay. We designed an industrial mechanical keyboard with an integrated thin client for mission critical control rooms. It's basically a stationary Cyberdeck. So it's a computer. Nice. What a toxic opinion. They are just a poor business trying to get by. I mean, that is a genuine, like, actual thing. Because like when you say they're a business trying to get by, sure, yeah, but they're also people, right? There's Mike, there's employees that need to fucking like have a salary, they have families to feed, and like the business exists and the business needs to like make enough money for everything to fucking work. So like as the business runner, you are incentivized to do the things that are best for your business. I don't agree that the choices are the best for the business in the medium or the long term is the thing. In the short term, probably good decisions. Why are you looking so old? Well, it won't let me see more than a month. Yeah, okay. That's why. That's why. That's why. I'll be shaving soon because I'm going to be traveling internationally soon. So I'm going to cut my. I'm going to make it so I look like my identification. I generally never look like my identification. Fun fact, you don't legally have to look like your identification. They can't legally make you. I mean, you kind of need to look like your identification when you're getting the identification photo taken, but that's it. How old is Simon even? 37. That's a good guess. I don't know how old I am, but that sounds close. I mean, that's pretty cool. Cause like that's like a fully custom thing, and you can like, where are you traveling? Uh Japan. I mean, this is cool. See, look at this person actually like having fully functioning prototypes like months ahead of time, as opposed to like some fucking idiot who's like, haha, come buy my keyboard, guys. By the way, prototypes aren't ready. The main rule is you have to either have your beard or hair looking put together. Neither, and you look like the Unabomber. Both, and you look like a preacher. Okay, and we got videos. Let's go, boys. Let's video it up. I bought the legendary IBM keyboard in 2026. Why is that just like all the Arabic? What? What? I mean, it literally just says AI there. It's perfect. Like I love it when AI tells you. I mean, I'll save you guys the hassle. If you wait, ptkeyboard.com. So if you are interested in buying a new Model M, by the way, don't buy an old Model M. Your Rex look like mine. I mean, this isn't my account. This is just the YouTube. Sorry, my stream like account. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just buy like an older one. Like you're gonna have to change the controller if you want like any sort of modern support. But like, come on, dude. Black with gray keys. Black with white and gray keys. You can get it in US, my favorite language. Unicoms feel very shitty compared to the real deal. Well, okay, here's the thing. The real deal is going to be better. For them literally fucking remanufacturing everything from scratch, 179 bucks for like a modernized model M SSK, I think is a really good price. I think you're way better off just buying like an SSK. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I think that's my take. I'm not gonna watch the video. I'm sorry. But yeah, like this is very cool conceptually, but like just buy an SSK. Like you could probably get like a 1991 to a 1993 SSK for like I don't know, like 170 bucks, maybe like 160 if I had to guess. Let's fucking eBay that shit. I mean, eBay is the worst place. Just so you guys know, you want a Facebook Marketplace. Are you fucking brain damaged? Someone recently got one for 100 bucks. Yep. Yeah. For the record, uh, like don't eBay. Like eBay is not the place. I'm just letting and like do not type Model M SSK. Simon, do you know who I can pay to help me switch out my controller and get a solenoid in my IBM? Somebody had Like I'm literally just Googling for you. That one looks correctish. Ooh, that's hot. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, buddy. I mean, this one looks to be the most correct so far. But yeah, there's plenty. Is this Simon AI typing in question and he looks it up, right? Yeah. I'm teaching you guys how to find information. Generally, you just search for it. Yep, there it is for 40 bucks, same controller. There's also the Joe New Model F boards. Model X controller. It's pretty good. There you go. More information for the boys. All right. I built Caseoh, a Chris Redfield. I don't know what any of those people are. So, like, does anybody know who these people are? Caseoh invented the keyboard case. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games on your desktop. Goddamn. Oh, he's got a lair. He's got a lair. So he's trying to Alt F4, but to the F4, he's got a function and then 4. So when he does Alt 4, it probably fucking closes his game. That's beautiful. Let me guess. Is it going to be a board without a 4? Oh my god. I don't want to watch this. I'm sorry. I hate all of this. Does this dude have like all this shit just in like his studio? Bro, how do I get like to that level? Like, who is this man? Wait, is like are we on the channel of the guy whose keyboard is it, or are we? No, I'm just gonna fit. We're gonna find Caseoh, okay? How fucking like stacked is he? How do I get that rich? He's got 10 million subs. Never mind. Yeah, dude, respect. Fucking send it, bro. You got 10 mil subs? Yeah, you can have that fucking like pool table in the background, that kind of shit. Yeah, that's fine. Just be loud. I am loud. The issue is I don't sell out, and I never will sell out. That's the thing. And I'm not talking shit for people because like it's a job. Fuck it. Let people cook. First time I'm seeing this guy probably bought it. That seems wrong, dude. I mean, we could just look at like metrics and like immediately see like how he's doing. I mean, like he's pulling 2 mil views on a like nearly 5 hour video. It's legit. And how's the updates? 80,000. That's 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 good engagement. That's solid engagement. Like it's a little shy of the 10% of like good engagement, but like that's pretty good. Yeah. Bro skipped all the dialogue. I'm about to skip. Oh no. Oh god, why is the sound? Just for the record, I want you guys to see that right here it says watch on YouTube CBS Evening News with 0 seasons. Isn't Paramount like worth like trillions of dollars and trying to buy like Netflix and like Venezuela? You can't be fucking bothered to like have a product like at all. Like at least like pretend you have a product and like some of the money comes from, you know, not genocide or whatever fucking evil shit you're doing this year. It's fucking like at least be fucking bothered. Me all the fucking time. Whereas let's pull the photos, boys. It's literally just me all the fucking time. It's just me all the fuck. Like, guys, like I'm just like absolutely like covered in cat hair. You can't even tell how covered in cat hair I am. But that's how you know I'm a happy man, okay? A happy man is covered in cat hair. Not like whatever the fuck. What do you mean Simon in 40 years? I'll have you know that like my normal sleeping position has 3 cats within arm's reach. Oh, that's fucking great. Oh, all right. Who's streaming today? You lubin? We lubin? It's the US trust. Are you talking about the hair? Don't worry, like I can look like fucking like 15 years younger real easily. I'm just choosing not to. That looks like a good loop job. Yeah, we'll send it. I'll see you boys next week. I don't know when I'll be streaming. I'm sorry that like I've been skipping a lot of streams. I've been like, you know, trying to like make money so I can feed myself. Yeah. I've been trying to figure out money stuff, so uh I'll be streaming next week because I'm always streaming. But I don't know if I'll be there Monday or Wednesday. But we'll see. Boys, thank you for watching Group Buy Reviews. Thanks for being inspired by Dita ROMs. And make sure that Naveed knows who we're inspired by, okay? This is very important.